Because today is appearance day of Lord Nityananda, we can chant the prayers Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dayakrama.
You want to play harmonium?
No,
Can I play?
yes. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dayakrama. Tama bina hai dayala jagata samsaram. Patita panaheta Tava avatara Masamabhadita Prabhu Nabhai Behara Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhe Kripa Bhalakana Kara Ame Radha Daya Kada Sitapati Advaita Gosai Tava Kripa Bhalepa Chaitanya Nitai Asarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunaga Parthasarthi Srideva Prabhadakanatha Oya Kara Sri Acharya Prabhu Srinivasa Ramachandra Sanghamaya Maratha Marasa Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Gaurnitai ki jai, Shri Nityananda Trayodashi Mahamahotsava ki jai, Shri Radha Parthasarthi ki jai, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to the assembly of this Jai Shri Guru Gauranga Jai Shri Gauranga Jai Shri Krishna Swami Nityananda Prabhupada Satyam Kastecha Sham Kirtans Satva Padayate Today is very auspicious day, appearance day of Lord Nityananda. Shri Nityananda Trayodashi Mahamahotsava ki. Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying that among the all Vaishnava festivals, appearance day of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya are the most powerful days. Because Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, they are not accepting any offenses. When we are celebrating Janmashtami, all the spiritual activities are magnified millions of times, but all the offenses are also magnified in millions times. So it's difficult for us. But Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, they don't accept any offenses. That's why we can make very strong spiritual progress. If we will try to satisfy Lord Nityananda, we can get so much mercy. So we can chant together verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, because every morning we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Nashta prayeshva bhadrishu Nityam Bhagavata sevaya Bhagavatyuttama shloke Bhaktir bhavati nashtiki. Abhadra means inauspicious. Bhadra means auspicious. Abhadra means inauspicious. So much trouble is there in our heart. But by regularly attending classes of Srimad Bhagavatam and serving the personality of Bhagavat, everything that is giving trouble to our heart is becoming almost destroyed just by these two actions. So we have to hear Srimad Bhagavatam every day in association of devotees, and we have to serve the person Bhagavat. Just by these two Bhagavats one can attain pure devotional service. That's why after some time Srila Prabhupada introduced these Bhagavatam classes. It was not started from the very beginning because people were not so eager to hear Bhagavad Katha, but when purification started, Srila Prabhupada was given a few times a week Bhagavad Gita classes, and also he was doing Kirtans, and people started to become purified, and Srila Prabhupada introduced Srimad Bhagavatam classes. There was no Jaya Radha Madhava prayers at the beginning, just Kirtan and class. But after some time, one day it was in Los Angeles. Srila Prabhupada started to chant before the class Jaya Radha Madhava prayers, and he went into trance. He was not able to control himself, and he went into trance in the middle of the prayer. And when he came back to external consciousness, he said that this prayer, Jaya Radha Madhava, it contains all Vrindavan. Everything is there in this prayer. So from that day, every day, Srila Prabhupada was starting his lecture with Jaya Radha Madhava prayer. Then he introduced all the aspects we have now. One by one, he introduced chanting of the Sanskrit. It was in Japan. Srila Prabhupada came for the first time to Tokyo with a group of senior disciples. Tamal Krishna Maharaj was a few others. Before that, he sent to his disciples, he was given a class, Srimad Bhagavatam class, and he asked, is there anybody who wants to go to preach to Japan? And nobody wanted to go to preach to Japan. They were happy in America, and they didn't want to go anywhere. Then, after some time, again Srila Prabhupada asked, is there anybody who wants to go to preach to Japan? Nobody wanted. So at the end of the class, Srila Prabhupada gave a special benediction. He said, if anyone will go to Japan and will open the temple, I will personally come and will take him back to Godhead. And only one devotee volunteered. It was Sudama Prabhu. And his wife, Chintamani, together they went to Tokyo and they opened the temple there. And after some time, Srila Prabhupada came with his senior disciples. There was some problem with senior devotees in America. Srila Prabhupada gave sannyas to 4 devotees, and they started to preach that Srila Prabhupada is incarnation of Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada immediately left from America, and he went to Japan. He asked Tamal Krishna Maharaj, can you bring me far away from America? And Tamal Krishna Maharaj asked, where do you want to go? To Europe? Srila Prabhupada said, no, Europe is too close. You want to go to this place, to this place? He was proposing different places, and after some time, he said, Japan? Srila Prabhupada, yes, Japan. So they went to Japan, and when Srila Prabhupada came to Japan, he was given a class, and he said, I took so much effort to produce these books, Sanskrit, word by word translation, literary translation, and nobody is reading Sanskrit. So from today, we would chant Sanskrit shlokas. And they were reading the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and they started from chapter 3, I think so, from the verse 1. The first day, Srila Prabhupada chanted shloka, and there has been maybe 7 devotees there, and everybody was chanting one by one, repeating the Sanskrit. Next day, Srila Prabhupada chanted first 2 shlokas. Everybody was chanting 2 shlokas. Next day, 3 shlokas. And so he was staying for a long time there, and they read the whole chapter. And at the end, Srila Prabhupada said, today we would have an exam. Everybody should chant the whole chapter in Sanskrit. And one by one, they were coming to the room, and they were chanting all the shlokas from this chapter. And Srila Prabhupada was stopping them every time when they were chanting in the wrong tune. Because there is a long letters and short letters, and every time someone was making a mistake, Srila Prabhupada was stopping them, correcting them, then they were continuing. So it took whole day. 7 people were chanting this chapter, and the last one, he was hearing how everybody else was chanting, so he chanted the best. And Srila Prabhupada gave him nice remarks that you are the best in chanting the Sanskrit. From that day, they started to chant shlokas every day before the class. So one by one, Srila Prabhupada was introducing different elements of sadhana, because it was not possible in the beginning to introduce the whole program. People were not ready for that. They were not ready to follow the principles. First disciples, even when they received initiation, they were not following the 4 regulative principles, because it was not possible for them. After some time, they started to follow the principles. So when Shyamasundara Prabhu, he was initiated devotee, and he was given service to make first deities. First deities in Iskcon were Jagannath deities, and he was the one who was making the deities. But at the same time, he was smoking. When Srila Prabhupada came to the room to check how the work is going on, he saw the bag with cigarettes on the head of Jagannath. And he did not tell anything to Shyamasundar. He was just inspecting the work. But when he was leaving, he said to Shyamasundara, don't allow this small sin to go in between you and Krishna. And he left. Next day, he was not smoking. He left all the cigarettes, and he started to follow this principle. So it took a long time to introduce all the principles, to introduce sadhana. Srila Prabhupada was doing this very intelligently, because otherwise everyone would left. No one will stay if he will, from very beginning he would introduce a sadhana like this we have now. Nobody will stay. So it took time. But everything started with Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. They started this movement 532 years ago. There was an appearance day of Lord Chaitanya. And at the age of 24, Lord Chaitanya took sannyas, and he traveled to Jagannath Puri. On the way to Jagannath Puri, Lord Nityananda has broken his danda. The famous place near Jagannath Puri, Danda Banga. The river where Lord Nityananda threw this danda is called Dandabanga river. And Lord Chaitanya was very angry with Lord Nityananda because he broke the danda. He asked, when Lord Chaitanya was taking bath in this river, when he came out, he asked, "Where is my danda?" And Lord Nityananda said, "You went into trance when you were taking bath. You was going to take bath, you went into trance and you fall down on your danda, it became broken, so I throw it in the river." But Lord Chaitanya did not accept this explanation and he was very angry and he said, "Now I will go alone, you will stay here and I will go alone to Jagannath temple." And he went with the speed of wind. He ran away, so nobody was able to follow him. Like that, he entered Jagannath temple, and he went into trance and fell down on the wall near the altar. And Pujari was preparing to do the offering, and someone is lying just in the place where the offering has to be done. So he did not know what to do. He called for security. "You have to do something. This person is lying here, how I will do the offering?" But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was nearby and he came and he was trying to test what is happening. He took the piece of cotton near the nose of Lord Chaitanya and he saw that cotton is shivering, so that means the breathing is there, so he is alive. He did not leave the body. So he asked his servants to bring Lord Chaitanya to his house. And when they brought Lord Chaitanya to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Lord Nityananda with other companions, he came to the Jagannath temple and he saw the talks that were going in the temple, that some young beautiful sannyasi, he came to the room, he lost his consciousness, now he is in the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And Lord Nityananda, he saw one devotee from Navadvip, Gopinath Acharya, and he asked him, "Did you saw Lord Chaitanya?" And Gopinath Acharya said, "Yes, he is now in the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya because he lost consciousness." And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya took him to his house. So Lord Nityananda, he took all devotees, they went to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and Lord Chaitanya was lying there unconscious. And Lord Nityananda started the Kirtan. Together they started to chant, "Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare." Only after some time, Lord Chaitanya came to external consciousness. And every year, Lord Chaitanya was staying in Puri, but every year devotees from Navadvip, they wanted to come. First, Lord Chaitanya traveled to southern India. He was going from one village to other village, all around southern India. And everyone who saw Lord Chaitanya, his beautiful form, everyone who heard him chanting Hare Krishna, everyone became completely immersed into Krishna Prem. Everyone became Shuddha Bhakta, and Lord Chaitanya gave them order, "Yaredeka tarikaha Krishna upadesh, amaragya guruhana tarayedesh." Whoever you would meet, please tell him about Krishna, give him the knowledge from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, and in such a way deliver this place. So everyone went back to their villages, and everyone who saw these devotees, who has got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, they also started to chant, they also became Shuddha Bhaktas. So in such a way, Lord Chaitanya spread Krishna consciousness all around southern India. But then he came back to Puri. Few years he was traveling. he came back to Puri, and the news came to Navadvip that now Lord Chaitanya is in Puri. So Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya, and all other devotees from all around Navadvip and all other places where Lord Chaitanya's associates were staying, everybody decided to go to Puri. So big group of devotees, they came to Puri and they met Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya allowed them to stay for the period of Chaturmasya. 4 months they were staying in Puri. So it became their sadhana. Every year, 8 months they were staying in Navadvip and 4 months they were staying in Puri. They were shifting. But after some time, after a few years, Lord Chaitanya called Lord Nityananda and he said, now you should not come to Puri, you should just go to Bengal, to West Bengal, and you should deliver all the people of Bengal. And Lord Nityananda, he returned back to Bengal with his associates. He has very special associates, like Abhiram Thakur is one of the famous associates of Lord Nityananda. Why he is so famous? Who knows? Yes, he is very famous for different things, but he had very special instrument for preaching. He had a whip, and anyone he touched with his whip, he immediately was getting Krishna Prema. So that was his preaching. He was whipping everyone. The name of his whip was Jai Mangal. Very auspicious whip. And many other associates were there. 12 Gopalas were there. And that was very special devotees. And they were doing kirtan all around Bengal. They were coming to one village and they were starting the kirtan. Their kirtan was continuing for 1 month, non-stop. Everyone would become completely immersed into Krishna Prema. Then, after some time, Lord Nityananda was coming to external consciousness and they were moving to other village, also kirtan for 1 month. Everyone would become a devotee. So they were traveling all around Bengal. That was preaching of Lord Nityananda. He started his Namahata preaching from Surabhi Kunj, was his quarters for the preaching, and he was traveling all around. And one of the most famous stories described in Chaitanya Bhagavat is the story how Lord Nityananda delivered the thieves. There was a big group of thieves headed by one Brahmana thief. Originally he was a Brahmana and he was very intelligent, but at some point he degraded and he became the thief, but he was the head of all thieves in this area. He was very intelligent. He knew how to do it in the best way. So, when Lord Nityananda was traveling in Bengal, he was dressed very opulently. On each finger he has many golden rings with diamonds. And he has necklaces with diamonds, and he has bangles all around his, from the wrist to the shoulder. He has hundreds of golden bangles with diamonds. In such a way he was dancing, and everybody saw this amazing scene. And this thief also saw that he has so many valuable things, maybe we have to rob him. And on that day, Lord Nityananda, he was staying in the house of Hiranya Pandit. And all the thieves, at night, they came together around this house, and they decided tonight we would rob this Lord Nityananda. But it happened so that they fall asleep, and when they woke up, it was already morning time, so they decided we would come next night. And when they came the next night, they saw huge bodyguards, like 3 meters high, with big weapons, and they were all chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the thieves understood that tonight we will not be able to do our job. It's huge bodyguards going around. And they thought maybe some important person came to meet Lord Nityananda today with bodyguards, so we have to wait for the next night. So they came next night. There were no bodyguards. So they decided, now we will do our job. So they started to approach the house, but something unpredictable happened. Big storm came. It became completely dark. You can't see even 1 meter from your eyes. Then huge raining started, like it was raining like at the time of Govardhan Puja, so huge, heavy rain. And so they lost direction, and all the thieves, they fall down into ditch. And this ditch was full of scorpions, worms. They started to bite them. And they lost completely their vision. They became blind, and some of them, they broke their hands, legs. And the head of the thieves, he started to contemplate. I heard that this Lord Nityananda is Supreme Personality of God. It seems like it's true. So he started to pray for the Lord Nityananda, and immediately the storm stopped. Everything became very, very nice. The sun came, and all this suffering has left them. So he understood that they did their own sin. So he immediately ran into the room of Lord Nityananda. There was a big Kirtans there. Lord Nityananda was chanting together with devotees, and he fell down at the feet of Lord Nityananda and started to ask about forgiveness. And Lord Nityananda, he said, so from this day you have to leave your Sivari, and you have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And you should go to all the thieves all around Bengal. So you should preach to them, and you should make all of them devotees. So this thief became completely immersed into Krishna Prem. By the blessing of Lord Nityananda, he became a Shuddha Bhakta, and he started to travel all around Bengal. He was approaching all the thieves. He was coming to their houses, knocking their door. When they opened the door and they saw this famous thief, he was killer, and so they were very afraid that he would kill them. But he was telling them, please chant Hare Krishna. Because they were afraid of him, yes, we would chant Hare Krishna. It's better than he would kill them. So everybody, all the thieves in Bengal, they became devotees. So he had a special Sankirtan group. All thieves were there, and This group was called Vaishnava Sivs. So they were traveling all around and performing kirtan. It was very special kirtan, very, very loud. They were very enthusiastic, so everyone saw that, oh, these Vaishnava Sivs are coming. So Lord Nityananda was very famous by delivering very strange people. Like he delivered Jagayan and Madhai. When Lord Chaitanya gave this order, go door to door and preach. So Lord Nityananda was going door to door together with Haridas Thakur. They were approaching different houses, they were knocking the door. And some pious people, they were happy to see them and they were inviting them in their rooms. They were offering them complete respect and they were asking them for instructions. And Lord Nityananda was giving them this order from Lord Chaitanya, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna, Shiksha. And these pious people, they were very happy to receive this order. Immediately they would start chanting. But some people, they were not at all happy to see these preachers at their door. So they were chasing them away, go away, you are beggars, you came here just to beg. You are hungry, so you want to fill your belly, go away from here. And some people, they were even aggressive. You are thieves? You came here to watch what I have in my house and you will come to do your job? Go away from here. So we should not be too much worried when somebody is chasing us, when we are doing our preaching. Somebody becoming angry and insulting us. Even Lord Nityananda, he has got so much insult when he was preaching on behalf of Lord Chaitanya. So even 500 years ago, when there have been many pious people, still it was difficult to preach. It was not an easy job. So nowadays it's even more difficult. Not so many pious people are there. Many people are insulting devotees. Like Manidhar Prabhu, he is one of the senior disciples of Srila Prabhupada. He joined in Germany, and he's saying that when they started preaching in Germany, every day at least one man was coming to them and was spitting on the face. It was a good day if only one person was spitting on your face. Usually 5-10 people were spitting on your face during the day. So it's not so easy to preach in Kali Yuga. But we are following in the footsteps of Lord Nityananda. And Lord Nityananda, he asked the people in Navadvip, who is the most degraded here in Navadvip? We want to show the power of mercy of Lord Chaitanya. We want to deliver this person. So everyone agreed that most degraded people are Jagayan and Madhai. No one is more degraded than them. Although they were born in the family of the Brahmanas, but still they degraded so much. They were stealing, they were killing people, they were doing all the nonsense one can do. So Lord Nityananda and Haridas Thakur, they decided to approach these drunkards. When they came to them, they were completely drunken. They were teasing each other, these two brothers. And well, when Lord Nityananda told them the message of Lord Chaitanya, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna, Shiksha, they became so angry and they started to chase Lord Nityananda and Haridas Thakur, and they had to run away. After some time, they came to Lord Chaitanya. Every evening they were coming to Lord Chaitanya to report on their Sankirtan scores, how many people they have delivered during this day. So that evening they came and they said, we found such nice people, Jagai and Madhai. Our first attempt was not successful, but there is a hope. We have a hope that they would become devotees. So we will continue our preaching tomorrow. So next day they again came to Jagai and Madhai, but situation became even worse. They were completely drunken, and Jagai, he took the pot. Madhai, he took this broken pot and he hit Lord Nityananda on his head, and the blood started to come from his head. The news immediately came to Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya became so angry. Immediately he appeared with his Sudarshan chakra. He wanted to kill them on the spot. But Lord Nityananda, he stopped Lord Chaitanya and he begged him, please forgive them. You came here to deliver all the people, so you have to deliver them also. They are so degraded. And one of the brothers, he first came to Lord Nityananda, Jagai first approached Lord Nityananda and he surrendered to his lotus feet. He was praying begging for his mercy. And Lord Nityananda, he blessed him. So the second brother, he saw that my brother has got so much mercy. Maybe I can also get this mercy. He also approached Lord Nityananda, and Lord Nityananda delivered him also. And then these two brothers, they approached Lord Chaitanya, begging for the mercy. And they asked Lord Chaitanya what we can do to rectify ourselves, because we committed thousands of sins. And Lord Chaitanya gave them special service. He said to them that you should build the bathing ghat on the bank of the Ganges, and you should stay there and you should serve all the Vaishnavas that would come there to take baths. In such a way, you will be purified of all sins. So they did it. They built a very nice bathing ghat, and they were staying there for a long time. And any Vaishnava would came to take baths, they were doing some menial service to this Vaishnava. In such a way, they became completely purified. Lord Chaitanya has agreed to take all their sins. So when Lord Chaitanya took all their sins, his body became black. So many sins they have committed. Lord Chaitanya said that anyone who is offending Vaishnava, he will receive all the sins from Jagai Madhai. So it's very dangerous to offend any Vaishnava, because we would receive all the sins that have been committed by Jagai and Madhai. That's why the persons who are offending Vaishnavas, they are degrading very fast, because they are getting all these reactions. So Lord Nityananda is so merciful. She is delivering all the thieves, all kind of degraded people. And we can see this in our daily life. Especially in Russia, we can see so many degraded people are there, and by the mercy of Lord Nityananda, the most degraded people, they are becoming devotees. Like Srila Prabhupada. Like Srila Prabhupada, he delivered all the hippies in America. They were most degraded people. They were not following any human etiquette of life. They were living like animals. They were taking all types of intoxication. They had no restriction in sex life. So completely degraded people. And Srila Prabhupada, to show them power of mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, he came to the most degraded people, and he delivered all of them, and they became very wonderful devotees. And many of them, they became spiritual masters. So this is the power of mercy of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya. Anyone, even the most degraded people, they can become devotees. Even drunkards, even thieves, even killers, they are becoming devotees. Like in Russia we have one devotee, he was killer, he killed many people. And he was put into jail for the lifetime. He is still in the jail. But when he was in the jail, he was given one of Srila Prabhupada's books. He read the book and he started to chant. Now he is chanting 16 rounds. He has got initiation. He has deities in his room, Gornitai deities. Every day he is doing Aratik and he is chanting 16 rounds. So there is no limits to the mercy of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya. So if we want to distribute this mercy, we have to pray to Lord Nityananda. He is very merciful. By his mercy we can get a power to distribute the message that was given by Lord Chaitanya. Now it's very easy to distribute this mercy because Srila Prabhupada presented this mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda in the form of books. Anyone can get this mercy by reading Srila Prabhupada's books. So devotees all around the world, they are so eager to distribute this mercy. That's why we have this huge scores in book distribution. 540 millions of Srila Prabhupada's books have been distributed up to now. And so many people, they became devotees. Around 1 million people now are visiting Iskcon temples and chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So this is a power of mercy of Lord Nityananda. So today is a very auspicious day and we have an opportunity to try to satisfy Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya, to get their mercy. We have to do whatever is necessary to satisfy them. And we can do this by the mercy of a spiritual master. Spiritual master is the mercy incarnation of Lord Nityananda. So, by the mercy of a spiritual master, we can get the mercy of Lord Nityananda. So, we have to follow an instruction of our spiritual masters. We have to learn instructions from Srila Prabhupada's books. And if you would follow them, we will be able to get the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna. Is there any questions or somebody wants to speak also about Lord Nityananda? Yes.
I will speak Hindi. Somebody can translate to Maharaj into English. That's all right?
Yes.
तो नित्यानंद प्रभु का जो चरित्र है वो कुछ अलग ही प्रकार का है। श्री चैतन्य का जो चरित्र है तो बचपन में वो जितने चंचल थे और जितने उनका जो है चरित्र बहुत मतलब इस प्रकार का है कि जैसे शैतानी करते हैं बालक जो है तो इस तरह का है। और नित्यानंद प्रभु का जो चरित्र है वो बिल्कुल उल्टा है। वो बिल्कुल शांत, बचपन से वो बहुत शांत थे, बहुत जो है या आज्ञाकारी थे अपने माता पिता के, किसी बात में जो है विरोध नहीं करते थे। और इनकी विशेषता ये है नित्यानंद प्रभु की कि बचपन से ही अपने जो सहपाठी बालक थे तो उनके साथ लीलाएं खेलते थे, ड्रामा करते थे। और बच्चों को अब रामलीला अगर करना है तो किसी बच्चे को राम का अभिनय सिखाते थे कि तुम्हें राम का अभिनय करना है, इस तरह से करना है, ऐसे बोलना है, ऐसी चेष्टाएं करनी है। किसी को हनुमान बनाते हैं, किसी को रावण बनाते, किसी को विभीषण बनाते और स्वयं बनते लक्ष्मण। और जो लीलाएं बताते और जो कुछ भी जो वार्तालाप संवाद सिखाते थे तो गांव के किसी को भी पता नहीं ऐसी जो है गहरी बातें लीला की, तो सब लोग चकित होते। इस बालक को जो है इतना सब कुछ कैसे पता, ना किसी ने सिखाया, और ये जो है इतना सब कुछ सिखाता है। रावण कैसे बोलना, रावण को कैसे बोलना है, विभीषण को कैसे बोलना है, अंगद को, सुग्रीव को क्या बोलना है, कैसे बोलना है, कैसी चेष्टाएं करनी है, सब कुछ, डायरेक्शन, डायलॉग, सब कुछ, मतलब पूरा का पूरा जो है इनका ही मतलब होता था। और ड्रामा जो है मतलब सब करते थे। तो जब रामलीला करते थे तो लक्ष्मण स्वयं बनते थे, तो पूरा जो है लक्ष्मण का अभिनय वो करते थे। और जब कृष्ण लीला करते थे तो किसी को कृष्ण बना देते थे और किसी को श्री दामा सखा बनाते थे, किसी को कंस बनाते थे, किसी को कुब्जा बनाते थे, अलग अलग अभिनय सबको देते और स्वयं बनते थे बलराम। तो सब लोग बड़े चकित होते कि इतनी मतलब जो उसको कहते हैं डिटेल्स, है ना, इतना विवरण इस बालक को कैसे पता। और सब लोग जो है मतलब बड़े खुश होते थे, गोद में उठा करके बोलते थे कि बेटा तुझको जो इतनी बातें कैसे मालूम। तो ये बालक जो है बोलता था ये सब मेरे ही तो लीलाएं हैं। तो लोग जो है समझ नहीं पाते थे कि क्या बोल रहा है, जब तक ना जनाए कौन जान जाए कि भगवान है ये, है ना। तो सब लोग बहुत प्रसन्न होते थे और कोई इनको गोद से उतारना नहीं चाहता था। और जब जो है कृष्ण लीला खेलते थे तो जितने सखा हैं, बालक हैं, तो उनको ले जा करके घर घर में चोरी करते थे। तो जो ग्वाले लोग होते थे उनके घर में जब चोरी करते थे तो वो लोग भी बड़े प्रसन्न होते थे कि देखो कितना चोरी करने की भी क्या मतलब तरीके ये सिखाता है। तो बहुत प्रसन्न होते थे इनकी लीलाओं को देख करके। तो एक बार क्या हुआ कि रामलीला खेल रहे हैं, तो रामलीला में सबको सिखा दिया था कि रावण को जो है कैसे करना है। तो रावण जो है लक्ष्मण को जो है शक्ति मारेगा, तो फूल एक फेंक करके मुझे मारे तो वो जो है मैं बेहोश हो जाऊंगा, और जब मैं मूर्छित हो जाऊंगा तो हनुमान को क्या करना है, किसको क्या करना है, श्री राम को शोक करना है, सब वानर शोक करेंगे, फिर हनुमान जाएंगे, फिर ये करेंगे, फिर संजीवनी बूटी लाएंगे। तो इस प्रकार से सब, और फिर मुझे जो है वो जो बूटी सुखाएंगे तो मैं उठ जाऊंगा। तो सब सिखा दिया था। तो जब नित्यानंद प्रभु को रावण ने कहा कि लक्ष्मण समझ जा, मैं तुझे शक्ति मार रहा हूँ, और एक फूल जो है फेंक के मारा, तो ये नित्यानंद प्रभु जो है लक्ष्मण के भाव में मूर्छित हो गए। अब जब मूर्छित हो गए तो जो है सिखाया था कि शोक करना है, तो शोक करने लगे। और जब शोक करने लगे तो बिल्कुल असली शोक के भाव में आ गए और बोले उठ भाई उठ, उठ भाई उठ भाई उठ भाई। अब इनके जो है शरीर में जो जीवन ही नहीं, जीवन के लक्षण ही नहीं। तो सब जो है मतलब चिंतित हो गए। अब सब अपना अपना अपने भूल गए और बस यही कि उठ भाई बोल रहे सब लोग। अब सब लीला बंद हो गई। अब पूरा गांव जो इकट्ठा हो गया कि क्या हो गया, क्या हो गया। सब लोग कहते क्या हो गया। तो बच्चों ने कहा कि इन्होंने बताया था ऐसे, तो लक्ष्मण के भाव में ये मूर्छित हो गए। इन्होंने कहा था कि शोक करने के लिए, अब हम शोक कर रहे हैं। तो किसी ने कहा कि भाई ऐसा हो जाता है, भाव में ऐसा हो जाता है। ये किसी ने दशरथ का अभिनय किया था तो दशरथ के प्राण ही छूट गए थे। तो फिर किसी व्यक्ति ने कहा नहीं देखो देखो ऐसा करो, तुमको फिर कुछ सिखाया था ना कि क्या करना क्या करना। तो याद आया हाँ सिखाया था। तो क्या सिखाया था, हाँ जो हनुमान बालक बना है तो उसको जो है यहाँ जाना है, फिर वहाँ जाना है, तो करो, फिर ऐसे ही करो। फिर बताया था ना कि जीवित हो जाएंगे, हाँ बताया था जीवित हो जाएंगे। तो हनुमान है, फिर वो जाते हैं संजीवनी बूटी लेने। तो रावण के आदेश से जो है कालनेमी आता है, आश्रम बनाता है, वो सिखाता है कि तुम जो है मेरे शिष्य बन जाओ, मैं तुम्हें मंत्र देता हूँ, जाओ स्नान करने जाओ। तो हनुमान स्नान करने जाते हैं सरोवर में, तो एक मकड़ी है वो पैर पकड़ लेती है, फिर उसको उद्धार करते हैं। फिर कालनेमी के पास आते हैं, समझ गए कि ये जो है दुष्ट है। तो काली में बोला कि अब तुम बैठो, मैं तुम्हें दीक्षा दूंगा। तो बोले दीक्षा तुम्हें बाद में लूंगा, पहले तुमको दक्षिणा दूंगा। तो हनुमान जी उसको वध करते हैं, काले में का वध करते हैं। उसके बाद फिर जाते हैं तो गंधमादन पर्वत पर, तो बहुत से गंधर्व हैं, तो उनसे युद्ध करते हैं। फिर उनके साथ बड़ा लंबा युद्ध होता है। इसके बाद फिर गंधमादन पर्वत के शिखर है वो लेकर के आते हैं। फिर सुषेण वैद्य वहाँ इंतजार कर रहा है, और वो सुषेण वैद्य जो है उसमें से बोटी लेकर के इनको सुंघाता है, तब ये जीवित होते हैं। इस प्रकार से जो है ये सब जीवन में है। तो सब लोग चकित हो गए कि मतलब क्या आश्चर्य है। तो नित्यानंद प्रभु के जो चरित्र हैं वो सबको बहुत पसंद थे, सबको बहुत पसंद थे। जबकि गौरांग जो बालक थे तो वो जो है कई बार जो है चंचलता करते थे या कभी बाधाएं डालते थे। तो खैर उनकी लीलाएं भी बहुत मधुर थी और बहुत प्रसन्न करने वाली थी। लेकिन कृष्ण जैसा उनका जो है कई बार व्यवहार होता था, तो कन्याओं की पूजा में भी बात डालते थे, मेरी पूजा करो, इस तरह से करते थे। नित्यानंद प्रभु का जो है जो चरित्र है वो बहुत शांत और सबको जो है भाने वाला, तो ये नित्यानंद प्रभु का चरित्र है। श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की